Hi everyone, good evening. I wanted to give you a poem today, and I want to talk a little bit about why I chose to do this poem. Um, it's the holiday season, and even though can be a timeless read, so whenever you find this, it's appropriate for you. But I felt like this poem was important because so often around the holidays we look outside of ourselves for love and acceptance, and it's so important to give that love and acceptance to ourselves and find it within ourselves. um, I am a twin flame. I have a twin flame, and we are in separation right now, and it's been really challenging over the last couple of months. And so I'm writing this poem as if I'm writing it to myself for encouragement, but I'd like you guys to listen to it as if it was written to yourself. Okay? So let's start, and the poem is called You're Easy to Love. You're easy to love. The light in your eyes, you are easy to love. The laughter on your lips, you're easy to love. The lightness in your heart, you're easy to love. The way you lend your ear to listen, you're easy to love. Dancing to the flow of life, you're easy to love. Finding safety in your embrace, you're easy to love. Singing a song of your very own, you're easy to love. The way you love others, you're easy to love. Sit with that for a minute, and while you do that, I'm going to shuffle some cards and pick some cards for the collective tonight. And I'm using, I believe it's an energy deck. I forget the name of what it is, but it's an oracle deck. Blue oracle deck, and I can't think of who it's by, but I think it's called the energy deck. We'll shuffle a few times. Holy Spirit and guides, Holy Spirit, angels and guides, thank you so much for giving us advice for the collective. What do we need to know for this evening? What is it that we need to know? What guidance can you give us, Holy Spirit, angels and guides, for the collective? What do we need to know for this evening? Ooh, got a bunch of them there. 3 of them. So, I picked out 3. So 3 came flying out of the deck, and I have them in the past, present, and the future spot, and then I have an overall energy. The overall energy is patience, and I think for this holiday season that's appropriate. I feel like I have been learning how to have a lot of patience in my life. Patience for just surrendering to outcomes that I want through my own will, and surrendering that to the higher power, knowing that there's a plan already in place for my life, and that it is something that is going to be so much better than I could probably even ever imagine. So having patience with that. That's number 16. And then in the past position, we have first chakra, Archangel Michael. So our first chakra is about security, rootedness, groundedness, I think is important right now with the holiday season. A lot of things going on, important to ground ourselves in nature, and just so that we can keep our wits about us. Grounding helps us to stay, I believe it helps us stay out of our mind a little bit more, getting that time out in nature and grounding ourselves. And it helps us balance the earth and the spiritual. The present card that was that flew out was rest and rejuvenation for present energy. So make sure that even if you are busy with work, family obligations, that you allow time to rest and rejuvenate. Put yourselves first and know that it's important that you rest and rejuvenate so that you can prepare for what is to come. Now I'm going to get a clarifier. I'm going to clarify the future card that we got is MB. So I'm going to clarify this. Please clarify, Holy Spirit, angels. Why is the card MB here? So two clarifying cards that we got for the card MB are Woman Holding a Heart and the Temple Path. So I feel like the MB card is more about others envying what you have. What you have in the spiritual sense. Being on the temple path is a spiritual path. Being on a spiritual path, and if you are on that spiritual path, it's saying that woman holding a loving heart, whether you're male or female, it could be your feminine energy. You're holding love in your heart. You're walking that spiritual path, and there may be others that are in the future that are envious of that. So just be aware of that. I think it's important, whether others are envious or not, it's important to just stand in your light and shine your light no matter what. No matter what others say, no matter what, no matter what. Standing in your light is so, so very important. And call on the angels, call on higher power. They will help you through any scenarios, any situations that you have coming up in the future where you're going to be around some difficult energies. They will come in and they will help you through it. So, but remember, you have the love in your heart. You are walking this temple path, the spiritual path, and you have guidance. You have your guides, you have your angels, you have higher power that is with you and helping you through any situations that may be a challenge for you in the future. All right, that is all I have for this evening. Thank you for pressing that little thumbs up, liking this video, and helps me get my videos out there to everyone. And I'm wishing you much love, much peace, and much